Hello everybody, it's SuffolkBlue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you're well. Welcome back to our Minecraft Let's Play series, Direwolf, Feed the Beast, Thormcraft, I don't know even how you pronounce it. Now, I have been as busy as a busy thing doing busy stuff, because I have been out and about, getting lots of different aspects, as you can see. Is it night time already? Maybe I should go and quickly sleep, and then I'll show you. Let's have a little kip. There we go. Excellent. Yes, we've been very busy out getting all the aspects. There are about 50 aspects or so to Thormcraft. So I literally had to go around. I had to create a couple on the old forge, as we showed you last time, in the old research table. Is everything gone? Yeah. And as you can see, still amazed that you don't get anything from oak wood. The most basic block in the game, the first block in the game, you get nothing for it. But as you can see, I've gone around and, you know, basically just seen what we can get from these things. Nothing can be learned. And I've also learned that when it says nothing can be learned from this, nothing can ever be learned from this. It doesn't matter whether you have to get all the stuff. Quite literally, if it says nothing can be learned from this, nothing can be learned from this. So we went around and we did lots and lots and lots of scanning with the old Omicron thingy, and getting all the bits and bobs and everything we need. And as you can see, we've done daisies. Apparently magical flowers, you can never learn anything from magical flowers. Aluminium gravel ore, nothing from that. Let's just head down the mine and have a look and see if there's anything in here that we haven't scanned. I would take that over, really. I don't know really why I left that here. Already done that. Let's come just quickly flow down here and have a little look. So we went around and I tried to get all the aspects. I think I've got about 49 of them, all in the end of the day. It did take quite a long while to work out sort of what to do, and essentially these are all split into 8 different tiers. Tier 1 and the primals, and then that stuff after that. There we go. Get some more aspects from silver, redstone ore. There we go. Get some from there. Lead ore, already got that one. Not sure whether there's any dark iron. Nothing can be learned from dark iron. Ignore it. Pretend it doesn't exist. Bedrock is amazing. If you're doing... Oh, dense one. I haven't got that before. Nothing can be learned from this. Is that? No. So essentially, I went around and I literally did that. What's that? Cinnabar? There we go. Bing! Lots of stuff came out of that one. And we use all of these sort of researchy points to our good effect later. Ferrous, stone. And we put them in our research one. This is how we advance through the tech tree of Thormcraft. So it took an age. That's dark iron. I don't get anything for that. It's taken a very long time to do it. But it's good to know now, because now I feel very much more confident that I understand a little bit more about what this whole mod is trying to do. Oh, I thought that was not supposed to end. I don't know why I thought that was not going to end. So yes, so for me, I have to say it was a good experience, but it did take a long time. Why did I think that went further than that? Okay, maybe I've come down the wrong way. Anywho, it doesn't matter. Let's carry on. So today, what I wanted to do, we need to build a bridge, I think, to the portal rock, and I want to build that sort of bridge. We also want to have a look a little bit at the mod itself and look at the Thormcraft. How do you say it? How do you pronounce it? I don't know. But I want to look at that research desk now, because if you remember a couple of episodes ago, I think it was, we got our first ever research notes. I think I might have. I scanned these? I have, but I would like the crystal-y things. Thank you. What was I saying? Yes. So a couple of episodes ago, we did some research where we managed to get our hands on. We scanned that? Yeah. Managed to get our hands on some research notes, and now what we need to do is use those to advance our skills and knowledge. Ah, there's iron. Have I done you? Got iron ore, got silver ore. Excellent. But we didn't know what those two... If you remember, when we put it in the research desk, we only knew which one of those aspects were, and obviously in order to complete that, you need to sort of join up the dots. So what we're going to do, we're going to run over to the house. We're going to have some of our jerky. Lovely. Yep, full up, that's good. Bees, apparently you can't scan beehives either. I've tried that. Oops. In we go, back into the house. And then we're going to pop upstairs. And let's go and begin with the research. Now, the research notes are here. The one we're going to start off with is the research expertise, which will help us to do more research. And we put that in the table. So we book up here and we go bump. Look at all of our aspects. there's about 40, how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, okay. So 25, 49. 49 I found. Maybe there's one missing. Who knows? But as you can see, this time we know the top one anyway because it's one of the primal ones. But now we've got the other aspects down the bottom here, and those aspects are cognito, which means mind, memory, and cognition. This one, and the little owl, which I think is sensus for sensors. And then obviously we've got order at the top here. So we now have to join these up using this hexagon grid structure in order to do that. And what we need to do, just to understand how we're going to do this, not that one, here we go, research. The bit that we want to focus on is this bit over here. So you now a sheet of paper covered in hexagonal tiles with aspect icons around the lower edge. If you see a question mark icons, it means you do not know that aspect yet and will need to learn it first. To complete your research, you simply need to connect and activate all the aspects. You do this by dragging an aspect into a hex adjacent to it that's either composed of the target aspect or can be combined with another aspect to form the target aspect. Placing an aspect consumes 1 research point. If you make a mistake, you can click on the aspect to remove it. And if you continue doing it until you've formed a pattern connecting all of the starting aspects together. The outer aspects need not be connected to all the others, they simply need to form a connected whole. So the outer aspects do not need to be connected to all of the others, they just need to complete a circle. Once this is done, the research will be complete and the research note will turn into a discovery. Placing and removing excesses from the hex consumes ink from your scribing tools. If it runs out, you will need to proceed, you'll not be able to proceed until you refill it. Hexagonal tiles icons indicate secondary research. Much like primary research, you need to click on them. However, instead of gaining a research note, you will simply learn the research directly. Okay, so what we want to do then is understand a little bit more about... oh, that's clever. Look, the little research note is now on the desk as well. We need to understand more about these as to what make them up, what goes together to make them, so that we can travel across. So again, we can go back to our book and look at our aspects of magic, and you can see here they're all formed. So we know that these two together make cognito, so we could start by creating that. We have a little look. We could use beast because that's got brain in it as well, or cognito in it as well. So you sort of just have a little look along and you sort of find the stuff that works. So to start off with then, whoops, we could start off with something like terror, because terror is in everything. So we come to here, let's go and find terror. How much have we got? We've got one. And there's a little tiny silver line now between those two. Okay, but I'm wondering what that's going to be connected, what forms that, and how you would be able to join it. Now if I think you get this wrong, I don't know how I get this wrong, I need to pick something we've got a lot of, which is wrong. Water. Hear that noise? And it didn't connect. So those two don't go together. But you can see how those ones do. Let's go back to the book. And we keep having a little look. And we keep trying to understand. And we've got to get towards this one. So I wonder if we can use another primal aspect. Air. I wonder if the primal aspects next door to each other work. It doesn't work there. So I don't know whether that one you see now is the best one to choose, or whether we should be trying to use other ones. What was the two, if we combine those two together to make brain, what was the other one that went with that to make, it was the spiritus. And spiritus is made, how do you make spiritus? Victus and mortis, life and death. So what you can do, if you run out, have I got any death? I don't have any death either. Okay, so then we have to look to see how do you make death. Or we can go and scan it. So mortis equals life and peditio. So now I can come to here and I can go, okay, we want peditio. Peditio is, that's order, peditio. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. 1, just one at a time. And life, life. And there you go. See, bing, we've got one. Bing, 2. But we're losing, obviously, the other ones whilst we're doing that. Okay, so we sort of have to make our way across the grid in such a way that will combine the two together. There are sort of online tools that can help you do that. So for example, I don't know what it's called, but it's just a Thormacraft research helper, which you can say what you want to move from, and 2, and then it sort of helps you find it. So for example, if we wanted to go from Cognito, and I'm just using this tool online now as we're playing, just so I can show you how to complete this research node. So we've got to go from Cognito to mind census in 3 options. We can go Cognito versus Spiritus, because again, Spiritus and this to get combined would work. So let's get rid of that. Spiritus, we only have 1, but again, bing, you can see the line between the 2. Okay, we can use actually census here because those 2 combined, and then really what we want is another Spiritus. So let's see, how can we make Spiritus? Because we've run out. So how do we make it again? Spiritus is made life and death, which we just made. So we can come back to our research notes and we can go 1, then we've got some life. 1, 2, 3. It gives us 3 of those. So we've now got 3 of those, but we have run out of death. And then I can put Spiritus in here again. Where's my Spiritus gone? Here it is. Bing. And we've now combined these 3 together, but obviously we've got to get all the way up to here. So we can change, and again, I'm using the tool online to do this because it's just going to be easier than me flicking backwards and forwards through that book trying to find it. So we're going to use auto to census in 3 connections. The first one that it tells me that I can look at using is motus, which is the movement one, which is motion. But apparently that doesn't look like that worked to me, but apparently that's what it's... Oh, that's from order, of course. So actually we don't want to use that one, we want to use air first. Air, that combines. Then we can use flight if we've got it, and I have already got flight. I saw a chicken, which I scanned, and I got some flight. Let's go on the outside. And then we can use motus. Bing! And as you can see, we've now combined it all the way along. So from census at the bottom, Spiritus, census, from Cognito, Spiritus, census, air, flight, which is voltus, to motus, to auto. And then at the top here we get a discovery now. Because we've drawn these together, you can see our ink has been used. But I can now take that out, pop it in my bar. If I click it, research complete, research expertise. And if I go and have a look at the Phenomenomicron now, research expertise has been researched. You have become more efficient at performing research. Whenever you remove an aspect that you placed in a hex, there is a 25% chance that you will regain that research point. You are also able to see what aspects you need to combine to create an aspect you are hovering over. So now, if I go and get... Now we had another one here somewhere, didn't we? Advanced nodes tapping. Well, let's have a look actually at our book. The next thing we've got is a deconstruction. We've got mastery here. Power is knowledge. Forbidden knowledge, mostly harmless. You need scribing tools and a paper to get this research note. Let's do that then. So let's get a piece of paper and some scribing tools. And this is forbidden knowledge, mostly harmless. Bing! So there we go. We've now picked up that. Let's put that back. Let's put this one in here. This is forbidden knowledge. So we're back here again. Oh, so we've got to go between these 2 again, and through this to this one again, and then we've got to go to the magic one. So looking at this, we want to go... I think we'll start... Should we start at the top and work our way around? So again, I'm going to put in my little tool in the machine. My little online tool. I have to say, if you are using this mod... mine's got a really funny URL anyway, but it's just called Thormcraft. If you put Thormcraft Research Helper into your search bar, it really does come up with some great ideas. Let's find connection here. So from this one here, okay, ice, frost, and cold. Oh, it shows you the 2 that you link to using this. Excellent. So actually, if I went to this one, I need either the open one or the power one. We've got lots of power one. So I should be able to do that. I now need... I could use a fire one. Fire. Fire. Oh, it doesn't give you the primal ones, though. I reckon, though... There, that's the one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I think we can get air in here. Good. So we've connected those ones along the top. Then we need to go we need to go from here. I think we can use air again, but let me just again put this in the system on the line just in case I get lost. So census to ordo, oops. Census to ordo in 1, 2, 3 hops. Find the connection. Spiritus again. Now, have I got any spiritus left? Am I going to need to make some more? I have. 1, 2, 3. So we could go spiritus, victus, and sano. So that's sano there. Then we want victus. Then we want sano. So we've now combined these ones together. And the last trip that we need to do, 1, 2, 3, in 4 steps. Again, I'll pop this in line. Which is Cerebro or something. Cognito, isn't it? Cerebro. That's the X-Men. It's the X-Man machine thing. And then we want to order in 4 steps. Let's have a look. So from Cognito we can go to fire apparently, and if we hover over fire, oh, it's a primal, of course. If we hover over here, so let's take fire. Doesn't work from here apparently. That's not true then. That's intriguing. But order, we can go. Gotta go back. So order. That's order. That's one of the orders. So bing, that works. I'm just trying to see if I can see something which goes into Victus, and I wonder whether I can meet in the middle, you know? Work backwards. None of these seem to take. Oh, there's man. Just the one for him. So man to wolf, and I could then use that. And then death, maybe. Does that come from... No, it doesn't. But entropy might. Oh, please don't be in my house. Did I shut the door? Yeah. Up. Whew. Can I sleep? Yeah, we'll sleep off the madman. It's really interesting because, as I say, this one here hasn't apparently worked as I thought it was going to. It's online help. We've got to be careful with some of these. So we'll try that again in a little while. But we need to go to here, really. Peditio is... Well, we could use Chaos at this one, surely. Yep, they touch. And then, does Death not come from that? It does. Oh, wrong one. Oh, we need some more Death. How do I make Death? So, one of those. That connects. And then, man or beast. Crumbs. How do we get those two together? Death. So that could be flesh and then beast? Why does that not line up? Is it because these two are touching maybe? Ooh, I didn't thought of that. I see. So you've got to... Oh, I got that back. I didn't lose that research point. So we need some way of being able to go Spiritus, maybe? So I don't know. Victus. Got to go from Cognito really to Spiritus in one. Cognito to Spiritus in one. Let's have a look. I'm just checking the online thing again, because although it didn't find that one very well, let's see if it finds 2 steps. It says, which would be Victus Terra, so it's got to go 2, or just the 1. It can't go 1, so I think that might be the wrong one. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So Cognito to Ordo in 4. Let's see if I can find a better way of doing this one. So this is what you sort of have to do, really. I suppose you have to learn. You're going to have to learn a little bit. Let's just try this. I'm going to take these back. So, humanist. How many humanists do I have? Just the 1. Apparently, if I do that, does that work? It does. So humanist works. Then we want instrumentum. That works. Then we want order. Ordo itself. Where's order? There we go. That works. And then we want Sano. Bing! There we go. We finally all together. There's different versions on here. It looks like we're playing 4.1.1.14 of Thorncraft, I think, on here. I wasn't sure. I should check the mod really to make sure I get the right one. But either way, you can see that we've finally joined all those together. I get to take that particular scroll. Shall we click it straight away? Oh, does something bad just happen? That was a funny noise. But the research is complete. So although it's forbidden knowledge, we now do have... Oh, duplication. So this is research mastery. You have become even more efficient at performing research. Whenever you remove an aspect that you place in the hex, there is a 50% chance you will regain the research point. Additionally, there is a 10% chance that whenever you place an aspect, it will not cost any research points to do so. Lastly, you are able to combine aspects in the research table by shift-clicking on the aspect you wish to create. If you have enough of the component aspects, they will automatically combine to create the clicked aspect. Wow! So this one, I don't know what duplication is. Shall we try? Just do another one. I think today for me it's just a case of trying to get my head around how some of these work. I don't think we're really going to get around to doing the... Or should I? Deconstruction table or research duplication? Well, we've done research duplication. Let's have a look. Sharing is caring. Wow! So we're going to have to go all the way around all of these. That's a lot of aspects we're going to need. So you can see as you go through this, it obviously gets harder. And there's gaps in it as well, so you can't just skip a one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So find connection. Apparently, we can go Terra first. That is true. Travel or Ita. Also true. Motus, which seems to make sense in my head. Indeed, it does. And then to order. So we've joined those ones together. And the next one then we want to do is to go from permutatio. Let's go down to permutatio. LMNOP. Again, just using the online tool that I've got here. It's let us down once. Let's see if it's going to hold up its end of the bargain. To census. Census. In 4. Let's find the connection. Peditio apparently first. This is true. Vinculium. Oh, like a man trap looking thing. There we go. Yep. Motus and then air. Motus. So there we go. We've now combined those ones together. Let's go to from census to... I don't know what that handy grabby one is. Oh, it's lucrum. Greed, is that? Yeah, greed and avarice. So, lucrum. In 4 steps. We need a spiritus. Now, I don't know if I've got any more of those left. We do. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I want 3. I need 3 steps, not 4. Let's go down 1. Find the connection. Better. Census to air, which is good, because we've got lots of air. Census to air. To fame. Fames, which is hunger, apparently. See, that doesn't work. Oh, no, it's not. It's the wrong one. That's not what we want to do at all. We want vacuous, the void. Vacuous. That worked. And then we want fame. Bing! That's all connected. And then we need to go from lucrum to the hammer. I don't know what the hammer's called. It's called fabricio, like fabricate. make stuff, tools type thing, or craft. A, B, C, D, E, F. Just looking at it on Fabrico. And we're doing this in 1, 2, 3, in 4. 4, find the connection. Okay, humanist first. Now I don't have got any humanist left. I don't. So the first thing I need to do quickly is let's see how we make humanist. Humanist plus that. No, humanist is beast and cognito. Beast and cognito. So that one and that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make 5 of those. Go back in here. 1. We then need mesis, which is crop. We then need meto, which is to harvest. And we then need instrumentum. Bing! And there you go. You join them all up all the way through. Definitely, once you find the right online tool and you're using the right version of Thaumcraft as also out on the tool, it does make that a lot easier. Now, I don't know what this does, but let's click it and see. Bing! Research duplication. Let's have a look. You have discovered a way to copy completed research notes. When you complete research or place a completed research note in your research table, you will see a star icon. Clicking this will create a copy of this research as long as you are carrying paper and ink and have enough aspects available. The more copies are created of that research, the more expensive copying it will become. Why do you want to copy it though? Because surely once you've got it, haven't you? It doesn't stay with you, so why would you want to copy it? I don't know. Very strange. Let's put that away. So today then we've done a little bit of research on just learning how to research. That's actually what we've researched. The next thing is this sort of thing over here. I don't think I'm going to do this one today, and I'll probably look at doing some of these off camera just so that I've got let's get that to start with. We'll just see what that needs to be able to do. Bing! Just the 3. And that would allow us to create, I'm assuming, some sort of, well, it says deconstruction table, so I'm assuming that's exactly what it does, and allows you to deconstruct things afterwards. So that's the research element of that done. One of the areas we need to start looking at, I'd like to look at anyway, is wands. And things like getting a new wand and getting a proper piece of tree, at least to start with, is to get something, and some of these, like where you get focusers, so you actually can make magic come out of the wand and hit things. I think that'd be pretty cool. We can have a copper wand caps, we can have gold wand caps. Shall we do a gold one? Let's see whether we make a start on that. Where's my... there it is. And which one? Foci or copper wand caps first? Let's do the copper one, because it should be the easier ones. Put that away for a second. Take you out, put you in. To 3. So again, just really quickly, just so we can finish this off, we need metallum, and we're going to the recycling one. Looks like a recycle icon, which is permutio, and we're doing that in 1, 2, 3 steps. And I'm going to need a bit of terra. Have I got some terra in my box? I do. Beautiful. I'm going to need some gemstones, some vitreous. Beautiful. And I'm going to need some order. Order is where? Order. Beautiful. And then we just need to go from that to instrumentum. Instrumentum in 1, 2, 3. 3 steps. And to do that, we're going to need order sano, which is healing, and order. Bing! Oh, star. Cost to copy this research. Why would you copy it, though? It's the bit I don't understand is why you would copy it. You need paper, ink. I don't know why you would. I don't see why. I don't understand why you'd want to copy it. I'll have to look at that as to what that is, but let's do that. So now we've got copper wand caps, which means I can now... I don't know if I've got any copper. I don't know if I've dug any copper out of the ground. I don't think I have yet. Let's just have a quick... down here. Copper, anyone? No, I don't think so. Some gold, but not some copper. Excellent. Well, I think actually then, we're probably at time today. So today was all about understanding how this research table thing works and how I've managed to understand it myself. So I hope this has been helpful. If you don't understand Thaumcraft, or you're looking at this, and as I've said to you from the beginning of this whole Let's Play, if you're looking at this as a guide how to use this mod, you are already in so much trouble. It is unfathomable how much trouble you're in. So don't follow me, go and watch a proper modder explain how all of these mods work. But if this has helped you understand a little bit about how all this research and gubbins works, that's fantastic. I need to work out what the benefit of duplicating any of these things are, because I don't really get it. So I need to look up that. I think next time when we come back, one of the things we're going to look at doing is we're going to get into the wands and try and upgrade our wand and get ourselves working. Looking at this, I think getting some wand focus and actually making the wand more of a tool for us is going to be really useful. We've still got the alchemy to do, where we've got to make things that evaporate and put stuff in cauldrons and bubble it away, and all of that stuff's got to happen. And there's so much that we need to do that, like Needle here, which I understand means that we can get rid of the netherrack that's burning downstairs. So lots to do. Today was just about the research and showing you that I did indeed finally have some aspects. I'll see you again next week for some more fun in Minecraft, but until then, you take care.